Does your brain need constant stimulation? Have you ever wondered if your brain craves constant stimulation? It's a fascinating question that leads us into the world of sensory deprivation and how our minds work. The brain does not need nonstop stimulation to function, but it does thrive on a certain level of sensory input. This input helps keep the brain active and healthy. When there is a lack of stimulation, the brain can react in some strange ways. At its core, the brain is always working, even when you think you are resting. It maintains essential functions and processes information internally. However, sensory input from the environment, like what you see, hear, and feel, plays a big role in shaping brain activity. This input supports learning, memory, and awareness. When sensory input is taken away, the brain can start to create its own stimuli. This can lead to experiences like hallucinations or altered states of consciousness, especially in sensory deprivation tanks or isolation scenarios. Strange experiments in sensory deprivation show how the brain has a quirky need for stimulation. When external input is drastically reduced, the brain begins to fill in the gaps. This spontaneous activity can lead to vivid hallucinations or unusual cognitive experiences. It suggests that while constant external stimulation is not necessary, the brain seeks some form of ongoing input to function normally. Neuroscientific studies have shown that using techniques like transcranial direct current stimulation can influence memory and attention. These experiments highlight the brain's complex response to stimulation. While some stimulation can improve cognitive functions, too much or the wrong kind can disrupt normal processing. In sensory deprivation settings, the thalamus, which is a key relay center in the brain, plays an important role. It filters which sensory signals reach your conscious awareness. When sensory input is minimal, this filtering system may become less selective. This can lead to altered states of consciousness or increased internal awareness. To sum it up, the brain does not need constant external stimulation, but it does need a balance of input and internal activity to work well. Strange and quirky results from sensory deprivation experiments show that the brain actively compensates for a lack of stimulation. It generates its own signals, sometimes leading to unexpected mental phenomena. This delicate balance between stimulation and deprivation reveals how adaptable the brain is and its drive to remain as active, even without external cues.